I got my start in underwater photography because at the time I had wanted to recertify my scuba diving because my kids had gotten old enough and I really wanted to share my love of underwater with them. So with that, I was looking around going, hey, I can take my camera underwater and capture, the beauty of things under the water with my camera. So that got me interested in looking at buying these expensive housings for the camera and taking it underwater. So a few friends of mine, we went scuba diving in the quarry, had a GoPro. It took okay pictures, but I wasn't satisfied with that. So I ended up purchasing an underwater housing, and from there I was hooked. So the advantage of doing underwater photography with a housing like this versus a GoPro is it gives me the ability to add studio lighting to my images. So the same control and the same creativity that I have in the studio, I can then bring that to the pool side. So I have the ability to, creatively light, backgrounds and scenes like we do in the studio and have that same artistic creativity poolside. So when we have models request to work with us for the first time, we always take 10 to 15 minutes before we even get in the water to talk about, safety is really important. Anytime you get around the pool, being aware of exit, being aware of, how comfortable you are in the water. We really stress, the safety of it. So if I'm working with the model, there's usually a safety diver or there's a secondary person poolside to help if anybody has any kind of issue. With that, once we get all the particulars around safety and all that situated, the first thing we like to do is just get in the pool and just get comfortable in the water. A lot of folks think that when you're working underwater that you have to hold your breath and you have to go down deep. And this is really a misnomer because you're really only working about this far under the water. So we like to get the models into the water, feeling comfortable. We'll do some breathing exercises just to calm. So it's very relaxed and very calming. One of the concerns when doing underwater photography is what to wear and where to shoot. One of the nice things with shooting in the pool is it's controlled water. Also, the water temperature is really important. We heat the pool to 90 degrees when we're working with the model so you don't get fatigued, you don't get cold. So these are just some environmental concerns, when working in controlled water versus uncontrolled water like the Florida Springs or the ocean. You don't know what the temperature is, you don't know what the current's doing. Also, fabric and dresses really comes into play. So thinking about what you're going to wear and how water is going to interact with the clothing is really an important consideration. So again, like the unique props that we have in the studio, we can design those same unique props for the pool. So this is an anchor that we designed that the mermaids and the pirates like to get in the water and have fun playing with. And from there, we take the same aerial hoops and the trapeze and we all add those to the water. So it really gives you the ability to have the fluidity of the water and almost freedom of movement as long as you can hold your breath.